How are you?
I think that's a boy for hello, girls. How are you? Did you have a good day today?
Could you guys shut up? I'm trying to watch the count. Look. He's gone deep.
Oh, look, and Sesame Street's doing new stuff today. The number 11.
This guy is great. What a talent. I don't know how he remembers all this stuff.
Well, then, much as I regret to distract you, we have to talk.
Tracy, what have you done? How could you do that?
Relax, Ben. I didn't kill him. He'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, but I love the way he does 11.
Yeah, well, 11 will be back too, along with all your other favourites. But for now, we have to talk.
What about?
About the $20 that you borrowed from me last night. Remember? Need it back.
Oh, come on, Tracy. Be reasonable. If I had to borrow it last night, what makes you think I can pay it back today?
Your problem, not mine. $20, please. You don't want to be bad credit risk.
I'm sorry, Tracy. I can't pay. I don't have any money. I've only got my $50 for board.
So tell Dad you're a little bit short this week. You won't mind. He's got stacks.
I'm sorry, Tracy. That wouldn't be right. I mean, Greg depends on me for that board. He has first call on it. I'm sorry, but I can't pay you out of that money.
All right. I thought you might say that. By the way, Ben, you know all about motorbikes, don't you?
Well, I ought to. I own one.
Yeah, thought so. So, you know what this is then?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's a Carby. I've got one just like it on my bike.
Not anymore.
Just a minute. Just a minute. You took that off my bike?
Of course I didn't. Might have broken a nail. I've got a boy to do it for me.
What boy?
The one who won the fight.
What fight?
The fight that broke out when I said, who wants to help me get this dirty, oily thing off this bike?
This is blackmail.
Actually, I think it's ransom. Kidnapping and ransom. Well, carby napping anyway.
And you think that I'm just going to cave in and give you the $20 that's really Greg's, is that it?
If you ever want to see this carby alive again, yes.
You're right, he's got stacks of money. I'll get the 20.
He gave in a little sooner than I expected. I'm disappointed. And he's like a resistance. No, I was looking forward to cutting off the carby's float bowl and mailing it to him.
Things. They're designed to stop any actual work being done. Betty, could you... Hello? Is anyone there? No, I'm not Martin Kelly. Martin Kelly's gone. They're gone where? To Saudi Arabia. Yeah, well, maybe I could help. I'm Greg Russell. I've taken over here. Yeah.
Rocky Moses, Mr. Russell, don't tell her that.
Betty, have you gone mad? What's up with you?
Pick the phone. It's all right, Mum. Don't panic. Was only joking.
Oh, your mum? Is this your mother?
Hello, Mum. Look, he was only joking. Now, don't panic. There's no need to do that. Mum. She's gone.
Hung up?
No, gone.
What? Gone?
No, go on, get Dad. She always does that when she panics.
And I take it from your reaction that she panics a lot.
My mother is known throughout Walgett, Coonabarra, Brand and Wee War as Panicky Paula. Does that answer your question?
I say, and what does she panic about?
Anything, everything. You name it, you just did.
Hey, what did I do?
You told her you weren't Mr. Kelly.
But I'm not.
Well, I know that, but I haven't told her that yet. She doesn't know that.
Why not?
Well, because I thought she might panic, and she did.
I hardly see why this piece of news should cause someone to panic. I mean, I'm not Martin Kelly. Hardly ranks with, look out, there's a madman with an axe behind you.
Oh! Mr. Russell, don't do that.
Oh, look, I'm just making a point. I don't see what there is to panic about.
Well, it's a long story.
I suppose that was inevitable, wasn't it?
See, Mum was really worried when I first came to Sydney.
Well, that's understandable.
Yeah, she thought I'd be abducted by white slavers, you know, and lured off to the mysterious Orient, where I'd spend my days as the love object of a rich and powerful sheik, and I'd be festooned with fabulous jewels and have my body oiled with scented unguents.
Betty. Betty!
Yeah. Anyway, and she reckoned that Mr. Kelly was a shady type that was working for the white slavers.
Well, why would you think that of Martin?
Well, she thinks that about everyone. For 5 years, she thought the mayor of Walgett was working for the KBG.
Well, that's pushing it a little.
Yeah, that's what we said. Mind you, we're all surprised when it turned out she was right. But, you know, it took a few years to get to trust Mr. Kelly.
So you haven't told her that I've replaced him?
No, well, I thought I might just ease her into it gradually.
How gradually?
Well, I thought 2 years should do it. But then you had to go and tell her you were you and you weren't him, and then you were in charge, and then you mentioned Arabia, and that's all she heard, and she was screaming, white slavers, and she ran off to get Dad.
But, Betty, there have been no white slavers in Australia for over 100 years.
Yeah, well, Mum doesn't get to town too often. Oh, now she's got an upset Dad, too.
Incidentally, whereabouts is your father? Shouldn't they be back by now?
Oh, he'd be down at the front gate
Of the house?
of the farm.
Exactly how far would that be?
In miles or kilometres?
Betty, this is an STD call.
I know, it's good, isn't it? No one's far from anyone anymore.
So, we're waiting here while your mother runs a
Well,
distance...
she would have started off running. She'd be walking by now.
Well, whatever. A distance that can be measured in kilometres.
Oh, she's very fit. Mind you, she got a hearing aid.
Betty, did she place this call or did you?
Well, she did, of course. She rang me. Reverse charges.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Grace. Hi, Tracy.
So what's for dinner?
Well, we're having veal steaks. They look very nice, and the butcher promised me they'd be perfect for scallopini.
Well, I hope you didn't promise him anything.
I beg your pardon, Ben?
Well, I know what those butchers are like with you bored housewives. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he popped in a few cutlets and slipped in the odd Frankfurt and thought he was onto a good thing.
Are you having some kind of joke here? Is that it, Ben?
Well, I just hope there's nothing going on between you and the butcher, Greg.
Ben, are you familiar with the way veal scallopini is prepared?
Yeah, I can't say I am.
Well, you get the veal steaks and then you pound them flat with something broad and heavy, like the blade of a cleaver. I'm not sure I like what you're implying about me and the butcher.
It was just a joke, Greg. I was only joking. I know that there wouldn't be anything going on between you and the butcher.
That's right. After all, I'm promised to the greengrocer.
You are? Of course not. It's just another joke, right?
Right.
Right.
So what else is there?
What else is there?
Yeah, what else is there to eat? I don't like veal.
You love veal. I remember in Adelaide you used to say, veal, veal, my favourite meal. She was always making up little poems like that. We were quite proud of her.
Yeah, right.
Dad, that was when I was 8.
Was it? Oh, well,
So what else is there?
well, I've got some pasta sauce. I suppose I could do spaghetti.
Oh, haven't we got any fettuccine? I prefer the flat noodles to round ones.
Tracy, they're both noodles. They actually taste the same.
Yeah, but the flat ones make a better glooping noise when you slap the Benji out.
Well, I'm afraid we don't have any flat slurping noodles. I'm not running a restaurant here, you know.
You wouldn't want to with only 2 dishes on the menu. Guess I shouldn't have said that.
Never mind, I'll just have some toast.
But I've spent all this time preparing the scallopini.
Well, give it to Ben. He'll eat anything.
Yeah, that's right. I believe in getting full value for my board. Oh, damn.
That's a point, Ben. Aren't you a little late with your board this week?
No, I don't think so. No, I'm not. Am I?
You are.
Hi, everyone. What's for dinner?
Oh, hi, Jenny. Look, Greg, Jenny's here. Tracy, Jen's here.
So she is.
Yeah, so what's been happening in your world, Jen? Huh? Tell us everything.
Well, nothing much. What's happening here? Actually, Dad was just asking Ben for his board money.
Hi. Yeah, that's right. I nearly forgot. There you go, Greg.
It's short.
But you haven't even counted it.
I'm a parent. I can sense these things. It's short.
No. Look, I owe you $50, right? So, here's 20, and that makes 30 I owe you. So, there's another 10, and that makes 30. So now we're square.
It's pathetic, really, isn't it?
Ben, what makes you think I'd fall for that childishly transparent trick?
Well, I did when Tracy pulled it on me last week.
Look, if you don't have the money, just say so.
And you'll let me off?
No, I'll hurl you into the street. Look, I won't do either. I'll give you time to make up the extra, all right?
Hi, Miss Russell. Hi, everyone. Miss Russell.
We're having veal. If you don't like veal, we've got pasta and meat sauce. We don't have any flat noodles that go slurp, so shoot me.
He's all right. He's been going through a difficult time. Be sensitive to his needs.
Okay. Now, Miss Russell, remember, when things get too much for you, you can count on me. I'll be there for you.
Gee whiz. Thanks, Arthur. I needed that.
Anytime.
Arthur, have you lost something?
It's my Devastator 500.
What exactly is a Devastator 500?
It's my backpack pump action 500 shot pressure operated power squirter.
Oh, you mean your water pistol?
Water pistol? Water pistol? This is a state-of-the-art deterrent weapon and you're calling it a namby-pamby water pistol?
Well, I am sorry. Actually, you left it lying in the hallway. I nearly broke my ankle when I trod on it.
You broke it?
No, I just twisted it a little, but I wish you wouldn't lie.
Not your ankle, my Devastator 500. You trod on it.
Oh, I didn't mean to, and I don't think I broke it, no.
But you trod on it.
Well, I am sorry, but you shouldn't...
Sorry. Sorry. You've been more than sorry. You've been in big, big trouble.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, that's right.
And what are you going to do about it?
A kid in my class's dad is a solicitor.
So?
So I'll get one of his letterheads and send you a stiff letter on it.
You wouldn't do that to me. A solicitor's letter.
Just try me.
And what happened to, you can count on me, I'll be there for you.
That was then. This is now.
You know, your dad's a pretty nice guy when you get down to it.
Yeah, I think I'll keep him.
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty understanding about the board money, eventually.
Would you mind moving those shoes a little and those feet?
Oh, what's wrong with them?
Well, I don't mean to be rude, but it smells like something died in them.
They're not that bad. They're just a little lived in.
You call that living?
Anyway, I reckon we're pretty lucky to have Greg. I mean, he's sort of like a parent to all of us, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's more reasonable than a real parent. You can talk to him. Speak for yourself.
No, Jenny's right. I mean, he's not always going off the deep end about little things, is he?
I suppose not. I guess he's matured. That happens when you move out of home and live by yourself for a while.
Yeah, it certainly happened with me. Oh, it has. Yeah, anyway, I must remember to let him know just how much I appreciate him.
I'd kill him. But that would be more mess to clean up.
Morning, Mr. Russell. I'm sorry I'm late.
Well, Betty, I don't mind if you turn up a few minutes after 9. But it's almost 11.
I know, but I promise it won't happen again, but it wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it?
Monsignor Donovan.
Monsignor Donovan?
Yeah. Monsignor, he's our parish priest. Well, he's actually our parish Monsignor, which is like a super priest. But we still call him Monsignor even though he's our parish priest.
Betty, enough. How can this parish Monsignor priest be to blame for you being late? And did I just make a major mistake by asking that question?
Well, see, it's a long story.
Yes, I did.
See, it all happened when Mum...
No, Betty, not the long story. Just give me the nub of it.
The nub?
The guts of it, the essential element. Cut to the chase.
What chase?
Just sum up, in as few words as possible, what happened.
Mum got him arrested.
And?
And what?
Well, you can't just leave it at that.
Well, why not? That's the nub, the guts, the chase. Mum got Monsignor Donovan arrested, and that's why I'm late for work.
But why?
Because I had to go and bail him out, of course.
But why did she get him arrested?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Because she thinks you're a white slaver.
Oh, of course, I should have realised that. Your mother thinks that I'm a white slaver, so she has the parish priest arrested.
Exactly.
How? Why?
Oh, well, you do want the long story after all.
Oh, yes, please.
Well, see, Mum thought you were a white slaver, so she rang Monsignor Donovan and asked him if he checked that I was all right.
All right.
Yeah, you know, that I wasn't being festooned with fabulous jewels and oiled with precious exotic unguents.
Get on with it.
And so Monsignor Donovan came to my flat last night, and Mrs. Poopinus across the road saw him outside my flat and thought he was a peeping Tom.
Oh, my God.
Well, a peeping Monsignor, actually. Anyway, the police came and arrested him, and I had to go down and bail him out and tell him it was all just a big mistake.
Betty, wouldn't it be simpler just to tell your mother the truth?
Yeah, well, of course it would, but she's turned a hearing aid off. Because she thinks that, you know, that if she hears something that it might make her panic.
But then she can't hear you when you tell her there's no need to panic.
I know, that's why she panics so often.
I got an F on this assignment, and I don't believe it. I put stacks of work into it. You saw me, remember?
Then you sat and watched The Count on Sesame Street.
Yeah, well, it was a maths assignment.
Maybe you would have done better if the answer to more problems had been 11.
Yeah, that's what I reckon, too.
I want to work with you two.
Dad, don't you think you should be wearing more than just a towel?
It's not even a towel. Greg, you're wearing a bath mat.
I know.
Well, I mean, it's traditional to wrap a towel around yourself when you get out of the shower.
Is that right? And what does one traditionally do when there are no bath towels in the bathroom?
Oh, I think I have to be going somewhere.
Don't you go anywhere. Could you summon Jenny here, please? Oh, no, never mind. I've seen how it's done. Allow me. Oh, Jenny! Now, we are going to have a nice family meeting.
Dad, people don't do that in real life. They only do it in the Brady Bunch.
Isn't the Brady Bunch real life?
What are you yelling about? Dad wants to talk to us all.
Me too?
I don't think so.
Great. What's so great about that?
Well, he's obviously really mad at you guys, and I love watching other people get into trouble.
Why is Uncle Greg wearing a bath mat? There were no towels in the bathroom. Well, why didn't he put some there? Isn't that his job?
What? What did you say?
I think I just made a mistake. I think so too.
All right, you lot. I have tried. I have done my best. I have cooked and cleaned and ironed and picked up. I have tried to treat you like responsible, intelligent human beings.
That's exactly right, Greg. I was saying this earlier.
Shut up.
Fine.
But I can see there is no use in treating you that way, so I'm just going to have to treat you as if you were my own children.
And be loving and warm and caring towards us? Have you been listening here?
No, I'm going to be selfish, tyrannical, grasping, demanding, uncaring of your feelings and needs. In short, I'm going to treat you the way you treat me. Earlier, I went to get a cup of coffee. There were no clean cups. There were no clean plates. There wasn't even a clean saucepan. Spoons were nowhere to be seen.
Shame on all of you.
You shut up, too. And then I went to have a shower. And when I opened up the towel cupboard in the bathroom, there were none. There was a bath mat on the floor. A cold, wet bath mat. This bath mat. Now, I am telling you this. I am sick of it. Sick and tired of it. Fed up to the back teeth.
Greg, say no more. We understand how you feel, and you have every right to feel that way. Isn't that right, girls?
Absolutely.
So, we apologise, and we'll say no more about it, right?
You think that will do it?
Yes? Won't it?
Dad, can I just have a word with the others here? I think I know what's going on. I read about it in Cosmo.
What is it?
It's a magazine. Dad's going through a midlife crisis at the moment. Men in their 40s often have them.
And what should we do?
Oh, we should be sensitive to his needs.
Oh, you mean we humour him?
Yeah, it's close enough.
So, Greg, I just want you to know that we understand, huh?
What about?
About this midlife crisis you're having. Have you had any hot flushes yet?
There'll be an end-of-life crisis here in a minute. Now, listen, you lot. As of now, I am going on strike. I do not wash, I do not clean, cook, iron, darn, sew, pick up, put away, dust, brush, broom, or hoover until further notice.
Good on you, Mr. Russell.
And if I pick up one water pistol, skateboard, or assorted toy belonging to you, you'll be a dead, Arthur. Understand?
Look, Miss Russell, I understand your anger, but in my own clumsy, boyish way, I respect you, and, yes, love you.
Arthur, blow it out your ear.
Look at it.
I must be getting older. That one always worked on Mr. Kelly.
So what's for dinner?
Can't be pizza again, can it?
Got any other ideas?
What about Jenny?
I don't think we'd get away with eating one of the family. You're only allowed to do that in plane crashes.
No. I mean, Jenny can cook. She could cook us a meal.
Jenny, Ben says you can cook. Can you cook us a meal? I will, just as soon as somebody washes up some pots and pans and plates. Forget it. We'll have pizza again. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm really sick and tired of pizza.
Yeah, me too.
Do you want anything extra on it?
We don't even want pizza on it. Has anyone got any clean washing? I've run out of undies.
You can borrow some of mine, but they're sort of lacy and frilly.
Oh, I'll think about it.
You know, I don't know how Dad is keeping this up. He's normally such a Nigel Neat. Now he's a real Donald Daggy.
Somebody call my name?
Dad, have you shaved today?
No. I'm getting to enjoy this being a slob. It's fun.
Fun?
Yeah. So now I'm going to sit around in my singlet, drink beer out of a can, and scratch my belly. I might even belch.
All right, you win, Dad. We give up. We'll do anything you want.
Anything?
Anything.
Look, we'll even start by doing the pots.
Yeah.
Well, I'll think about it. I'm getting to enjoy myself here. Oh, thank God. I don't know how long I could have kept that up. I wonder who that could be. Yes, can I help you? Excuse me, who are you?
I'm Paula Wilson from Olga, that's who I am. And what do you call all this, then?
Paula Wilson. Panicky Paul. Betty's mother.
That's right. That daughter of mine is a total flippity-gibbet and a real gullible Gus. So I've come to town to check you out for myself.
Well, let me make this clear. I am not and never have been a white slaver.
I can see that from here, Sonny. A panty waist like you could never be a white slaver. But from where I stand, you're a pretty crook housekeeper. And that's worse than a white slaver.
Yes, well, you see, I can explain all this.
Oh, I wouldn't bother explaining, Sonny. I'd just clean it up if I were you, or you'll feel the weight of me handbag.
I already have.
Yes, well, that's just to be going on with. Go on.
No,
Off
you
you
see,
go.
you don't understand.
Oh, don't I understand? Well, if I don't understand, I tend to panic.
You do?
I do. Don't make me panic, Sonny. You won't like me when I panic.